guys, so a little later than usually build, but here's a little video for what's new into the store this week. Quite a large selection of graphic novels, some new omnibuses coming in as well. Plenty to enjoy and plenty of variety as well. So kick things off, actually, this is one that came out last week, a few copies, The Last God, and it sold like that. Beautiful edition. Phil Kennedy Johnson and Ricardo Federici's essentially their take on Swords and Sorcery in the DC universe. Black label title, very adult. Comes with loads of extras, you know, maps and recipes and drinks recipes and all kinds of stuff, but an absolutely brilliant edition for that. We've got volume 2 of Mighty Morphin, so we're continuing on with Ram Parrott's relaunch for Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers. So Mighty Morphin volume 2, we have volume 1 on the shelves as well. Last volume of Birthright hitting this week. So this was a 50-issue series from Joshua Williamson and Andre Bressan. So coming to its conclusion, and a lot of people have been waiting for that to finish. We have the next volume of Star Wars, Dr. Aphra. So these are the issues that lead into War of the Bounty Hunters. So definitely worth jumping on that. A couple of little top-ups as well. Can be quite hard to keep the White Knight universe in stock. So we have Curse of the White Knight and also the Curse of the White Knight Harley Quinn spin-off series as well. Next up we have a great little mini-series, Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon. So cracking little title list, Larry Hama, basically returning the Iron Fist, you know, obviously well known for G.I. Joe and so forth, but something a little different there. We have volume 3 of Jonathan Hickman's X-Men. So X-Men in graphic novel, it's released in a couple of different ways. You've got the Dawn of X stuff, which collects all the issues, which then transferred over to Reign of X after X of Swords. But if you prefer to focus on the individual teams, that's X-Men there. Next volume of Amazing Spider-Man as well. Yes, that is a completely new suit. This was a very social media heavy arc in Amazing Spider-Man. This is the kind of arc that made me feel old, but it's a lot of fun. Getting restocks in of a Bog Body, so this keeps selling out for us as well. So this is Declan Shelvin, Gavin Fullerton. Of course, these guys are working together now along with Rory McConville on Time Before Time. But Bog Bodies is a great original graphic novel series written by Declan Shelvin, art by Gavin Fullerton, set in the outskirts of Dublin. The Hellblazer volumes keep on coming. So we're up as far now as volume 25, I believe. Yep, so this collects Hellblazer 276 to 291. As well as a previously uncollected story from DC's 9/11 collection. Getting volumes in again of Ice Cream Man. So again, I've spoken before about how we try to keep runs of things on the shelf. So with Ice Cream Man, we had 1, 2, and 5 on the shelf. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the shelf. So yeah, great stuff from W. Maxwell Prince and Martin Morazzo. If you want to scratch that horror itch, definitely worst titles to do it with. Yeah, a couple of thicker, bigger editions in this week as well. Just look at how glorious that is. So this is Lock and Key, the Key House Compendium. This contains all 6 volumes of Lock and Key. So if you're a Lock and Key fan, it's a beautiful edition. If you've never read it before, it's all in one place. But I actually ordered a few of these in, and yes, one went home with me. So next up we have DC Comics The New 52. This is a 10th anniversary deluxe edition. So what this is 10 different issue 1s from The New 52. So you almost get a taster of what they were setting up, the continuities they were starting to run with. I do find it criminal, absolutely criminal, that Batman is not in this cover, because Batman was the best of the New 52 run, I think pretty much across the board for everybody. I don't think there's really anybody who would argue with that. But this contains number 1s for Action Comics, All-Star Western, Animal Man, Aquaman, Batman, Demon Knights, Flash, Justice League Dark, Voodoo, and Wonder Woman. And then there's a brand new section which includes like behind the scenes stuff for how the New 52 came about and how that imprint started. A couple more omnibus just to finish off with. So we have The Fourth World by John Byrne omnibus. So of course we're dealing with the likes of the New Gods here. We're dealing with Oran, we're dealing with Darkseid, etc. So nice big thick omnibus for that, you know, continuing on the great work of Jack Kirby. So that is The Fourth World omnibus by John Byrne. And then probably the biggest one this week, I know, for example, Keith's a big fan and he stands by this run as one of the best runs in comics history. So what we have here is the X Factor omnibus by Peter David. So with this one, there's so much stuff in this, it's unreal. You know, you've got X Factor 55 and 70 to 92. You've got a couple of annuals, you've got Incredible Hulk issues, you've got New Mutants annuals. You know, to read out some of the creators involved with this run, Peter David, of course, riding, but you also had Joe Quesada, you had Fabian Nkiza, Larry Stroman, Jay Lee, Dale Keown, Brandon Peterson, you have David Ross, you have Derek Robertson, you have Joe Mads, so a ton of talent involved with this one. I made sure to order a few of these in because I think that'll probably go quite quick. There's such a soft spot for the runs from these periods, you know, the sort of late 80s, early 90s, and it collects it all in one place and in a beautiful edition as well. So yeah, a slightly quicker one for you this week. I was here on Tuesday and I had to do the previews one, so obviously that's out on the podcast network as well. That's what's new in this week. We're about to open the doors 3 minutes to 10 on the Wednesday morning, so all of these will be available straight away. Hopefully still available by the time this video goes out. And then I'll have my pull list one up later today as well. So tons of good stuff to show off to you guys there as well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this as always. Anything appeals to you, drop us a message, get in touch. We're always happy to hold stuff if needs be. So I hope you're staying safe out there, and I'll hopefully see you in store soon. Take it easy.